YouTube. This is my first video pretty much ever. My name is John. I'm the Ork and IG player that appears in Disciple of Chaos and 8Giggers videos. You should check both of them out. They're really cool. And I think this is actually going to be put on Disciple of Chaos' channel, so yeah, the Disciple of Chaos guy is my brother. And I just want to show you some of my Ork stuff. I run a Speed Freaks army. I got Trukks. Here's one painted one. I think it looks pretty cool. You know, just the red, you know, headlight. This specifically is my Nobz truck. A little elite symbol. I got 4 trucks in my army. I got 6 war bikes, 10 jetpacks, and about 100 Ork boys that I bought. They're all blacker each ones because it's cheap, and if I ever want to do swarm, I got the models to do it. So yeah, here's one of my trucks. Soon I'm going to be going to a tournament coming up on March 6th, and my 1,000-point list basically, I'm going to try and remember it here. It's 5 lootas, my Warboss, this little tack squig on his shoulder right there. He's going with Power Claw, Heavy Armor, and bosspoloe. I don't really see a need for the cyborg body. I'm kinda don't like 5+ saves. Since I play Ork and IG, I know you never make armor saves. That's just me. And I'm gonna run him with a squad of 10 Ard boys. This actually isn't my Ard boy. This is just a regular guy. I have a squad of Ard boys where I put some extra armor and stuff on him. Just to do WYSIWYG. So I'm running him and a squad of 10 Ard boys. 10 because I only painted 10, and plus comes out to an even 250 with him, the Trukk, red paint job, and the 10 Ard boys. This is my Deffdread. I really like this. Of course, I don't want to pay $50 for a 100-point model, so I just use the black reach dreadnought I have left over from the kit. I kind of got this thing overloaded. See, it's got a big shooter, a skorchas, which is actually a redeemer flamethrower. Obviously the black reach dreadnought, as you can see, there's not much like customization to it. I just stacked up orc glyphs all over it, gave it a wrecking ball for a dreadnought close combat weapon, you know, some glyphs here and there, and plus I put these gas tanks on the back, or the flamer tanks on the back, which I think actually look really cool. Burner tanks, I'm sorry. I run it with 2 skorchas because I want to light some people up before I assault them, and Ork ballistic skill is garbage, so, you know, flamer, don't need to roll to hit, just got to be in range. So I just run it with 2 flamers and extra armor, or armor plates, you know, so I can keep walking. Usually I would take a big mech. This is my painted big mech. Let me see if this light works better. Nope, that's not good. Oh, here's my big mech. My brother painted this one, the Disciple of Chaos guy. I haven't paint, you know, my metal models because I don't really have the patience to go through and paint the whole thing. But I can do some pretty decent paint jobs. So far what I've told you about is lootas, Deffdread, Warboss squad. I run a Nobz squad, about 7 Nobz, a painboy. You always need that Power Claw knob, so I got one of them. 4 bigchoppa knobs, and then there's another bigchoppa knob with bosspoloe. And then everybody's got heavy armor, of course. So I think that's kind of like my Eldar Seer Council, but Ork style. They absorb a lot of stuff. Comes out to about 305 points with all of them, and then their Trukk. Here's some of my knobs. This one's got a bigchoppa. Yep, I think it's pretty cool. Here's a Power Claw knob. Yeah, so I'll post the whole list in the sidebar. You know, just take a look, feedback on it. Tell me if it's any good or if I'm just stupid, crazy. Maybe I should run Swarm instead of Speed Freak, but I really like Speed Freak. I watched that Pink Freak guys, and so I saw those videos of the Ork trucks just flying upfield, and I'm just like, oh, I want to do that. You know, I get a little lazy and don't want to have to move 100 models per turn, so Speed Freaks works pretty well for me. Just a little side note. I want to show you my battle wagon. I'm very proud of it. I really like my truck paint jobs. I think they're really nice. This is my truck. I just take some closer looks at it. I use primarily Games Workshop paints, except for the like bronze you see there, or copper or whatever. That's not like tester stuff, just because I never bought Games Workshop stuff and we had tester stuff around. Well, here's my battle wagon. Basically, in a large point battle, I just use it as a 20-man transport because I need that swarm, and plus I like the armor on it, and plus you can hold 20 guys in it. I pretty much always leave my battle wagon open-topped because hopping 25 guys out of here is really tough if you don't have open tops. That's the beauty of Ork vehicles, is the enemy can't really like surround you. Yep, this is basically a Speed Freaks battle wagon with some checker patterns. I never put any Speed Freak symbols on it, just cause. But normally I just run the thing with two big choppas. You got the Grot choppa thing, and then you got this tank commander and his choppa, big choppa. Just the choppas so I don't get an immobilized result since I have no weapons, you know. Plus, if you're sitting still, hey, you know, harass them with the big shooters. But yeah, so thanks for watching. I'll post videos later about my IG maybe, and some more about my orks, tactics, if I'm knowledgeable enough to really give you guys anything you don't already know. So look forward to that, and thanks for watching.